In a world where the mighty lion reigns as the undisputed king of the jungle, there are moments when it discovers that it's not always the top predator. Get ready for a jaw-dropping adventure as we dive into the thrilling encounters between lions and their formidable foes. Welcome to 7 Times Lion Messed with the Wrong Animal. Brace yourself for an adrenaline-fueled journey as we witness nature's epic showdowns.
Number 7. Honey badger takes the fight to the lion.
The honey badger puts up a fierce fight against 6 fully grown lions, despite being only 10% of their size. Even after being defeated numerous times, the honey badger gets up even more determined to fight. Honey badgers are known to be extremely vicious and far less timid. They do not believe in backing down from a fight and do not bow down to anyone, not even the king of the jungle.
Number 6. Buffalo shows lion who is the boss.
Although they have a reputation for being placid and rather lazy creatures, buffaloes are actually among the most dangerous animals in the wild. These huge herbivores have ferocious behavior and can change their target's course at a speed of 30 miles per hour. Once they have something in their sights, there isn't much that can move them. They can use their enormous horns to completely eliminate the animals they are in contact with.
Number 5. A rhino confronts a lion.
What could be simpler than killing an animal that is already mired in mud? While for most regular animals, this situation would be disastrous. Rhinos are no ordinary animals. These enormous beasts are capable of performing the impossible. These lions thought they were in luck when they came across a rhino that was mired in mud and unable to escape. The rhino sensed the danger he was in and worked harder to escape. The 3 lions then began closing in on the rhino. If they hadn't been so stupid as to try to assault a rhinoceros that was already agitated, they would have fled the scene right away. Rhinos, with their massive horns and armor-like skin, are no easy prey. Lions observe that they may have been bit more than they can chew and fled the situation with their tails tucked between their legs as the rhino charges at them in an effort to eliminate them.
Number 4. Wildebeest versus lions.
After staring at a lion for around 20 seconds, a wildebeest challenges it. Instead of fleeing, the wildebeest mock rushes the ferocious lion. It succeeds in intimidating the lion, which backs off as soon as the wildebeest sees the lion walking away. How often do you see reverse hunting? I bet not very often, as this wildebeest pursues a lion down the side of a river. The wildebeest even gets to charge and strike the lion with its horns before running in a different way. Wildebeests are frequently killed while being hunted by lions, but occasionally they are able to escape one at a time. In this video, a kill that appeared to be certain ends up being a failure because the lioness was unprepared for how well the wildebeest can manage themselves, and the bull decided to attack the lioness. As a result, the lioness gave up and stopped the hunt. What stands out is that the adults deliberately choose not to help the young, even if it means allowing the prey to escape. This allows the young to learn and get ready for the day when they will have to survive on their own.
Number 3. Dogs versus lion.
To be honest, no kind of dog can win against a lion in a single-on-one battle. Not all animals are created equal, and I say this because after what I just said, this dog should be running for his life when he meets a full-grown lioness, but instead, the dog is the aggressor. If the lioness really wanted to, it could transform this dog into a delectable beef ragout, but it's cautious and hesitant as the dog approaches. Few canine breeds can take on a lion, even if they have companions. And if I didn't know any better, the dog stayed put and stood their ground when the lioness was still not completely alone. The next video, which features a limping puppy going up against 2 big lions, is probably a circus act. The male lion looks at the female as if he wants to know if the dog is insane or nuts, or both, and looks in the direction that the dog is headed, even leaping at the male challenging it. This dog head isn't screwed on properly, and when this lion gets agitated, it will quickly turn the dog into filth. Mignon. The lions are completely taken aback by the dog's courageous attitude and have no idea what to do. This video shows a 15-year-old lioness in a study area in Botswana fending off a pack of wild dogs so she can get to the water hole to drink. Female lions have a life expectancy of 15 to 16 years in the wild, and they have fared admirably in the harsh Kalahari environment. However, as they age, you can see that fending off a pack of wild dogs becomes more challenging.
Number 2. Gorilla versus lion.
Since gorillas live in Africa's mountainous region, while lions are more commonly found in the savanna grassland, the two animals are unlikely to ever actually come into contact with one another in the wild. However, if you're curious as to which of these two powerful animals would prevail in a hand-to-hand fight, let's take a look at how that might play out. The silverback gorilla is really frightening. Though these creatures are truly vegetarians, it doesn't mean they can't snap an opponent like a twig. They can grow to be 6 feet tall and weigh anywhere up to 500 pounds, and they are not to be messed with. If a lion were to use stealth to attack a gorilla, it would definitely have the upper hand, but if the gorilla was aware of the lion, it has much more stamina and would eventually wear out the attacking lion, so there's not a lot of room for error. The lion, though, does kill to eat, so that makes him a different sort of opponent. Weighing about the same as a silverback gorilla, an African lion is fairly evenly matched.
Number 1. Warthog versus lions.
The warthog is well equipped for defense, and these wild pigs have longer legs than other types of pig when they need to be. The warthog is especially good at slipping out of a tricky situation with its deft and skillful evasion techniques. Although they are fairly small, they are speedy and agile, and that is why they can actually run circles around a predator. Particularly on a lion, which, although being a deadly predator, may be easily hurt by these enormous canines because their tusks are essentially extra teeth. Also, exerting pressure on a warthog to defend its young could be fatal for any animal, including the ferocious old king of the jungle.